Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks build and rescue video. Today we are actually going to be continuing on with our airliner, and we're actually going to be doing something kind of interesting today. Essentially, what I wanted to attempt to do was to actually install floats to our airliner. Now, obviously this is a very strange thing to do on a DC-7 or something that looks a little bit like this. However, the DC-3 did actually have variants where it had floats. So I'm thinking, maybe we could actually apply that to this, and allow it to actually take off and land in the ocean. So, let's go ahead and apply that logic to this, apply some floaties to this thing, and we'll see if we can actually get it floating, and maybe it can take off from the ocean. I don't know, we'll try it out. Okay, so that does mean we actually need to get rid of the landing gear that is currently inside of this thing. We're actually going to get rid of this, all the way back to there. We're going to get rid of this piece, and we're going to start filling this in as we go. We're going to delete all of these. We want it to be... In fact, it doesn't matter whether it's floaty or not, but we're going to fill that in and make sure that we do the same thing on the backside as well. So get rid of that. Go ahead and delete this and all of this. There we go. Obviously fill that in, and voila, there we go. We got ourselves a surface to attach some floaties to. Now, obviously floaties in this game are a little bit interesting. I actually want to extend the plane a little bit too, so I probably will extend it backwards again, make it longer, and I feel like that'll be fine. So, yeah. Anyway, as for the floats, I'm not too sure how well or how good I want these to go, or what I want these to look like. I'm not entirely sure, but I do want it to float, so... I'm thinking we try and put it underneath the front engines. So we'll go ahead and go down like this. We need to get it to a point like that where we can bring it underneath. Now, I'm not sure that is enough room. I'm almost certain that isn't enough room. But if we do go underneath this, we can't actually go any further down. So that's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Now, that does mean that maybe we could just make this fold upwards, and that would work. And that would give us a little bit more room, which actually is a good idea. So let's do that. All right, there we go. I've gone ahead and cut that off. Let's go ahead and put it to the side. That is a-okay. Which way around was it? I think it was this way around. We're going to bring this to the side. We're going to lower it down. And essentially, it's just going to fold up onto there, which makes some sense, I think. Actually, if we paste it like this... if we literally paste it like this, go ahead and delete these, it should fold onto itself, so if we get ourselves a pivot, it'll do just that, I think. So, if we put this here, and we do this, we merge this with this, and then we do, we get ourselves a number. Let me figure this out, I don't know. In my head, this seems to work fine. Let's delete that and put that there. That's actually okay. We'll attach that onto there. The number will be something like 0. Actually, is it just 1? I don't know how much of a rotation that is. I'm not sure. Anyway, do this. Spawn it in. Let's see what it looks like. There we go. It is. It's just 1. All right. Awesome. Yes. So that does mean that we can actually lift this up more now. Like so. And we should actually be able to put the floaties underneath. Oh, yeah. Actually, pretty big ones too, actually. Yes, that is fantastic. All right, cool. So... we're going to go ahead and add some massive floaties. I'm not sure how far forwards they should really go. Probably actually quite far forwards, like up to there. And they're going to be relatively big backwards too. So they're actually going to come to a point like this. Alright, very good. We're then going to actually do something like this as it goes down, which makes sense. And we'll block it off like that. Now, obviously we want it to go back together, so we'll do this. Alright, we'll grab this piece and we'll do something like that. Alright, very good. Obviously, delete those pieces, and we'll have this bit be pretty much flat. Alright, all the way forwards. Very good. Now, if you're wondering whether I'm actually doing this as something that we're going to keep, I'm probably not going to keep this. But I thought it was a cool idea, and I don't know, I like testing cool ideas. So, that is why we are actually testing this. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. That seems fine at the back. Let's go ahead and do something a little bit different at the front. We'll do 3 of these. There we go. And that means we'll only do 1 of these. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Actually, do this, then this, and that's it. Alright, cool. Then that'll go back to there. That is awesome. We can delete most of this. And that is fine. Alright, so I'm hoping that that doesn't hit the thing. And in fact, we can test that out now. Oh, look at it. It looks really weird. It looks really weird. They're too tall. They're a little bit... I think they're too tall. But let's see if the propellers can spin without it hitting the floats. Here we go. Press 1. And it looks like they can. Alright, that is fantastic. Let's go ahead and add the rest of these then. We're going to make them 3 wide. Okay, so sort of like this. That's good. We're going to have it go all the way backwards, which is fantastic. That works. There we go. I just thought this was a really cool idea, and actually, I still think it is. We're going to do something like this. Drag it sideways as we go. Delete that. We're going to do the same thing here. Drag it sideways as we go. And then we need to do the same thing on this one. Like that. And on this one. Like that. Okay, good. So then we just attach this all the way to this side, and we do it over the other side like that. There we go. And this all the way back to there. All right, awesome. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and do this upwards as we go. Delete those. Do this one upwards. Delete them as we go. And then obviously fill these in. Now, they're very flat. That is true. However, it's just going to have to be the case, which is fine, actually. So let's go ahead and put these on. Like so. Very good. Go ahead and put this on. Also like this. Alright. And then that means we can actually put this piece right here like this. We can do this down to actually here. All the way backwards to about this point. And then we can fill these in like that. And then we could do a similar thing on the back like this. And we can just fill these in. Okay, good. I'm actually really enjoying the process of this. Purely because I think it's a really cool idea. I don't know, having a massive airliner just floating on little floaties just seems like a really cool thing. I don't know why. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Whether you think this was cool or whether you think this was just really dumb. Because like, I don't know. Have your opinion. It's fine. Alright, here we go. So we're going to do this forwards. We're going to do this backwards. Down like this. We're obviously going to attach these pieces in. Like that. And then we're going to do this up to... Actually, delete these. We're going to do this all the way backwards like this. Or all the way forwards, I should say. We're going to attach this like that up to there. We're going to do a similar thing right here. And then we're going to apply this right there like that. And we're going to do this all the way backwards. All the way back to there. We're going to go on the other side. We're going to do this all the way forwards. Up to there. And we're going to do the bottom sides as well. Okay, all the way back to here. And then... finally, this bit all the way up to here. Okay, fill this in, like so, and voila, we have some floaties. Oh, this is interesting. So, obviously, it won't really float like this. This is just not going to float as it is. So, we're going to have to use some phantom forces, which is completely fine. That is allowed. That is allowed. We're going to go ahead and do this, and we're actually going to do this too. There we go. Which is going to be super weird, but that's fine. We're actually going to do some of those in the front too. There we go. I think this will work out fine. And I think I might position some of them on the sides as well. Just to try and make it, I don't know. I want it to work is essentially my problem. All right, there we go. So we filled the floats in. Let's go ahead and save it. We'll put it in the water and we'll see if it floats. Yeah, I guess this is sort of what I imagined would happen. I think the floats need to go even further backwards, which makes sense. But with that being said, let's have a little look at them. See if any of them are actually above the water. None of them are above the water, which is very interesting. Let's see what it does if we turn the engine on, because it might force it out of the water, which would be kind of interesting. All right, here we go. Let's sit inside. There we go. Very nice. Let's go ahead and sit in the seat. Press 1. Do this. And go. Okay, so it could force it up. It could also just leave it kind of level. Now, obviously, this thing was kind of underpowered in the first place. That is a thing. Okay, interesting. Let's add some more float towards the back end, and we'll see if we can make this thing fly. Alright, so in order to actually make this thing a little bit more buoyant, I'm going to do what you guys said in a previous video. We're actually going to do this all the way backwards like this. We're going to delete all of this side as well. We're then going to put this in on this side, like so. Meow. Okay, very good. And then on the other side, the opposite side, we're going to do this. Okay, which allows us to have more air on the inside and be a little bit more buoyant, which makes sense. We can also do that on the bottom as well, so let's delete all of this. Okay, we can also do it on the sides, so we'll end up doing that too. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to go ahead and quickly put these in. Alright, awesome. All the way to the end. I'm hoping that I didn't, that we don't have holes in this anywhere. Because that should work the way it is. Alright, now we're actually getting somewhere. So essentially what I did was I extended these sideways as well. We've made them a little bit wider. And that does mean that the plane is now a little bit more buoyant in the front. As you guys can see, it's a lot more out of the water, which is kind of interesting. If we go on the inside and we fly, or we try and fly. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, this is so weird, and I love it. This is so strange. This is so weird. We need more pitch. We need to try and figure this out. I have an idea. Okay, so we're gonna get to see this right here, right now, as to how this works. So, test location, this is what we previously had. And then if we check out the other option, we can go ahead and edit this. And you guys can currently see what this looks like, can't you? Yeah, I think so. You can't really see the mission editor. This is what you guys see. And you can see that the floats on this are obviously way too far forwards. Or, not long enough, actually. But what I've done is I've moved them backwards on the new one. So if we do this real quick, you guys can see it. Bosh, there we go. I've moved them backwards. Now, I think what I actually should have done is just extended them. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out what this does. So if we spawn that in, the back of the plane is actually out of the water a little bit. And that totally works. Alright, yeah. Let's go ahead and get inside the pilot seat and see what we can do. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and floor it. Okay, whoa. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Oh my. Okay, yeah, it noses down. We need to extend the floaties. Alright, there we go. I've added a little bit more floats towards the front. As you guys can see, it now sticks out pretty much as far as the nose does. This is obviously a very weird experiment. I'm not sure why I decided to do it, but I did. I've also added some rudders inside of here. I want to see if they work. I'm not so sure if they do or they don't. I can't really see them. They look like they're pointing down, which I think is the right way, so let's go. Alright, come on. Oh. 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 Oh, this is so weird. This is so strange. I don't know whether it'll ever actually take off like this. I don't know if it will. I have a feeling that it wouldn't. I do have a feeling that it won't. Oh god, I don't know how to do it. I don't know if we add like JTOW boosters to try and make it work, or we add some sort of like propulsion in the propellers in the back of these, or something like that. The only other thing I can think of is obviously adding some wind, making us fly into, oh there we go, into the wind, and then we are flying with our floaties. This is so weird. I don't know why I decided that I wanted to do this, but I decided that I did, and we are doing it. We're totally doing it. Okay, so let's say we turn the wind off. Do we just fall out the sky? I feel like we do. We don't actually have enough power to fly with all this extra weight. Oh, that's really funny, actually. We are essentially just a boat. We're essentially just a boat. We don't have enough power. Alright, so what I'm going to do, just for this, testing, we're going to go ahead and increase this to 6 blades. We're also going to do that as well. We're going to increase the blade length. They're already at 100%, actually. They're already massive. That's crazy. We're actually going to do the same on these ones as well. We're going to do 6 blades. We're going to do 6 blades on this one. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, and I did actually change the gear ratio as well, just in case you were wondering. So, we're going to go ahead and figure this out. So that's the old one, as it was. Let's go ahead and change that into the new one, which is this one. And let's test it. Alright, here we go. Here we go, indeedy. Oh, God. We are much more powerful now. We are much more powerful. We can actually take off just like that. And we are now flying. Our airliner is going way faster than it used to. And I'm kind of scared. But actually, you know what? This is working perfectly. Until one of the engines is going to explode. I'm not going to lie. I'm testing this thing probably to its limits. But it works. It takes off. And presumably it will actually land if we want it to. So let's just cut the throttle. Okay, and let's glide this thing a little bit onto the ground. Alright, here we go. All right, there's no gliding in Stormworks. I forgot. There we go. And then, realistically, we could just take off again. Just like this. All right, ready? It likes to dip, but you just gotta feather the controls and then fly. That's it. Easy peasy. Awesome. I love it. That's fantastic. Anyway, I think that's literally all I wanted to do today. I wanted to see if I could get this thing floating on floaties and see if we can actually take off. We've also sort of learned that if we wanted more power, we can just change all of the gear ratios. We can add more blades if we want to, and that would be fine. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. I thought this would happen. Our engines are on fire. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.